Gabe Landeskog out there on that?
Yeah, it's nice to see him out there. Obviously progressing, taking a few more reps on the power play, and just a good energy guy, and obviously the leader, and means a lot to the fans and the team here. And see him back out there, definitely nice to see him, and hopefully get him in a game.
Is there a heightened sense of energy, excitement with the possibility of him playing tonight back in Ball Arena?
For sure. I think excitement is just being back home for Game 3, and if you get him, it's even more so. Obviously, a couple of things we'd like to clean up, but whenever he's able to join us, I think it's going to be a big piece for us. Just provides more depth for us, and that's something that we're trying to lean on.
Jared was saying that your guys' line has done some good things defensively away from the puck, but that he wants to see a little bit more offensively. What can you guys do as a group to get more going in the offensive zone?
Hang on to some pucks. I think try to create a little bit more. Not be in such a rush. I think a couple times maybe just throwing some pucks away, trying to err on the side of a little too much caution. So more support, just try to attack a little bit more. And we've had a couple turnovers off forechecks where we'd like to maybe create a little bit out of there and hang on to some pucks, use our speed and our length, and try to grind some more possession out there to give us a few more looks.
What have you learned about Dallas through 2 games to be mindful of going into tonight?
I think we keyed on a lot of things, and obviously, it's a long series, but they're trying to be quick to get out of their end. Kind of the same thing as us, and a lot of depth up front. So a lot of big bodies trying to get everything to the net. I thought Game 2 they did a lot of that. Had a couple of looks that we want to try and clean up. So it's kind of like looking in the mirror a little bit, which makes it a good test.
Have you adjusted the leadership group keep you guys steady after Game 2?
I think just knowing that it's a long series, and I think obviously the guys here, they've won, they've been through it, they've been through long runs, and there's ebbs and flows and ups and downs, and you can't get too high, you can't get too low. So we went in there and we took one game, coming back here even. It's a little bit of a reset now. We want to try to take care of business at home ice.
Have you adjusted your game through these 2 games, kind of seeing what Dallas is bringing?
Yeah, I think there's some things that you try to key off of and try to maybe make a couple minor adjustments, but at the end of the day, you have your systems and your reads, and you want to go out there and try to execute them as best possible, and then just go out there and support one another. And from there, maybe different coverages or different plays off of a face-off, so we can try to find some more open space and create a little bit more.
In Dallas, just from like a viewership standpoint, you guys come out of there with the 1 win. Is that kind of the message anytime you're starting the road? Is steal 1, if you can get the second one, great, but job is to get 1?
I don't know. You want to win 2, I think. We had opportunity to win 2. It's unfortunate, but it's a very, very good team. So it's kind of, if we're up 2, down 2, tied, we need to win tonight. We need to play really well tonight, and I think we're ready to go.
How big of a boost is it coming home, or do we make more of that in the media than is the case? You guys will play anywhere?
I have no idea. Yeah, hopefully we play well at home. So.
Talk to me about Mackenzie Blackwood and how he just continues to give you confidence with his performances in net.
Yeah, he's been great. He's been good. A lot of guys are good. We need him to keep going. Sure.
I wanted to ask you about the 4th line as well. I know in the 2022 year, that was a really huge key asset for you. How have Drury, O'Connor, and Parker Kelly helped you guys?
Yeah, they've been great. Good first 2 games. They're playing well, obviously producing a ton. We need them to keep going too.
OC in particular, just when he scored that goal, it was a pretty crazy goal that he throws the backhand over the shoulder. You seem pretty excited. Just how nice is it to see those guys get rewarded, given how much hard work they put in?
Yeah, everyone works hard, but he's been playing awesome. He's doing all the right things and making great plays. He looks very composed, I think. And sometimes I feel like he tries a little too hard. He's in that right zone right now, and he looks awesome. And physical, defensively, penalty killing. He's been amazing. That whole line's been amazing.
Yeah. What would it mean if Gabe were to return tonight? How big a boost would that be for this club?
That would be great. Obviously, long awaited. It's definitely enjoy his return, and I know he's feeling good. So we'll see. We'll see if he comes in.
Can you speak to the significance of playing playoff hockey on your home ice?
Yeah, I mean we didn't play well at home last year, so hopefully this year we do. You know, it's good when you're rolling. You know, you want to keep the crowd happy, but you know it's our job to just try to win this game any way we can. But yeah, hopefully we can use that crowd to our advantage.
Nate, now that you've had time to look at tape from Game 2, what key areas do you want to see changes made in for Game 3?
Not a ton. You know, we played 2 good periods. The third, you know, they got rolling. Maybe a little more composure on our breakouts, but overall, nothing too crazy to change. And hopefully we just play a little bit better in the third. I mean, obviously the first 2 as well, but if we could go back, it'd just be the third we could fix.
I know you've had a taste of playoff hockey and you've won at other levels, but what has stood out to you about this Avs group in playoff form that separates this experience from others?
It's a tight team, I think. A lot of speed. This is as deep of a team as I've ever been on, and obviously a lot of guys on this team have won the Cup before, so I think they're experienced and everyone's comfortable in every situation.
It seems like your play has really kind of stepped up. Is that an intensity thing? Is your play, your style maybe just lend better to playoff hockey? Not that you...
Yeah, I think our line's just been going good. I think, yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you the reason probably, but we've been going good, and it's a huge game tonight, so we got to be ready again. And I think Kels and Oss have been really good, and I think we want to stay on the gas tonight.
You and I have talked about playing with OC before and just the motor he is, and I think you said that he's one of the smartest players that I've played with. He's another one that just seems to be a difference maker with these first 2 games. What is it about his game that's so easy to play with?
Yeah, he's been playing with a lot of speed, and he's been making some high-end plays, I think. Give a lot of respect to his defensive game, but I think the plays he's made the last couple games shows offensive talent. Obviously has made some highly skilled plays, so it's been good for him, and want to keep him rolling.
What have you learned about Dallas over these last 2 to be mindful of tonight?
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but they're a talented team, fast team, good in transition, so try to stop that as much as we can.
What have the guys told you about what playoff hockey is like here at Ball Arena and what you can expect out of the crowd tonight?
Yeah, I know it's going to be loud, I think, especially with some of the circumstances. It's going to be exciting and really loud here, and I'm very excited for it.
I know the Landeskog question has kind of been looming over the team for the last couple weeks now. With the anticipation that he may play tonight, what are your feelings on it and the chance to see him out on the ice and maybe even take the ice with him tonight?
Yeah, it's really cool. I think having your captain and leader in the lineup would be a huge boost. So I think it's big. I think everyone's got to kind of do their own job and make sure they're ready, and getting him would be absolutely huge.